manifest. And when we all come together, all our mystical abilities go come out. Meditation is very important. And with meditation comes the power of mantra. Now we all understand and know, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Now, if you want to get deeper into it, according to the Vedic teachings, the ancient sages, which existed billions on billions years ago, and before that age existed another billions and billion years ago, knew this knowledge. And it was transmitted by hearing. They heard the divine wisdom. They heard the divine word. See, this divine word is living force itself. This divine word is called Smriti. Smriti. Shruti, Smriti, and Quran. That which is Shruti is divine. That which is Smriti is the remembrance of this divinity. And that which is Quran is almighty. It is the greatest. So the ancient Vedic Puranas have innumerable Vedic mantras, which when one begins to remember this knowledge, Smriti, when one begins to speak these mantras, it is literally the Holy Spirit remembering itself. There is no creator. There is no, well, they created that and you follow the no. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. And that same Word remembers itself through the divine instrument. Smriti. This is the remembrance of the Vedic mantras, of the Vedic knowledge. The importance of mantra is to train the mind. Mind, mana. This is Sanskrit for mind. If you go into research, you will understand that the very source of all mystic abilities, spiritual powers, magic, comes from mana, the mind. If one's mind is strong enough, one can materialize anything in front of themselves simply by thought. Tra. This syllable tra is that something that carries, something that moves. So mantra is something that carries and moves the mind, entrains the mind, allows the mind to focus, empowers the mind. So in the beginning was the Word. When one begins to reverberate, when one begins to vibrate these mantras, these holy words, by Smriti, remembrance of this knowledge, then all divinity flows from the human. By properly utilizing their words, their speech, for the service of the Lord, by speaking these mantras, creation is manifested. This is the power of creation. The power of creation comes from the mantra. So there are innumerable mantras one can say, one can practice. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, that's real. Om Mani Padme Hum, that's real. I say the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. The Hebrew alphabet is a very powerful mantra. Aleph Bet Gomel, the left He Vav Zayin Ketet Yod Kaf Lamed Mem Nun Samak Ayin Pe Zadi. Actually, the Hebrew alphabet, 22 syllables of the Hebrew alphabet, carries the light of manifestation. So each one of these Hebrew alphabet is a light force. And when one begins to train the mind with this light force, one begins to have a direct influence on creation and reality. So it is important to know the right words and not the wrong words. It's also important to learn these ancient languages because this is something that we are very far removed from. So many people say it's not about the language, it's about my intention and my thought or what I. You keep speaking this dumb English. Of course, it's a way to communicate, but